Are you arguing with a robot on social media? Engaging with a something rather than a someone? Chances are pretty good when you consider just how many comments and posts you see online are actually generated by bots.
Peace. Depending on what platform you're watching this video on, this very one right now, if you turn to your left or turn to your right, it's highly likely that one or both of your neighbors is a bot. Estimates range from as low as 15% to north of 90% of social media engagement on certain platforms is coming from bots. And you may be thinking, nah, I can spot a bot, because you're thinking about that little default pic or the little logo with just a letter in it, something like that. And that is valid, but there are also bots, very sophisticated bots, AI bots, that look just like you and me, quite literally. As technology advances, it's gotten much worse. I'd say worse depending on if you think it's a bad thing. Y'all ever wondered why would some of these people come in my comments and challenge an expert on a topic that they know little to nothing about, only to be humiliated? Well, some of these people aren't people, and I know that. But sometimes it takes a bot to say the thing that everybody's thinking that nobody wants to be accountable for saying. And that opens up a teachable moment that just happens to generate engagement. The lesson and the engagement and the community that builds around it are all real, but the impetus was a bot. But don't just take my word for it. The results speak for themselves. That was then. This is now. All good things must come to an end. And my days of arguing with bots will be much fewer and further between. Is about to get wrapped up, because the apps are no longer distinguishing the bot comments from your responses when you get into this cantankerous sort of cacophonous dust up. I've been getting tons and tons of community guideline violation for the way that I'm engaging. But when it gets to the point where I'm getting violations for using the term willful ignorance in reference to cognitive dissonance, it's a wrap. And don't try to use identity as a reason that you're being disrespectful, because I can't confirm your alleged identity. And when I click on a lot of these profiles, the profiles are bots. And those that are not are simply resident contrarians, both of whom got to go. I can only get so many community guideline strikes before my whole entire platform is kaputs. And it's not fair to all the hundreds of thousands, nearly 1 million people who enjoy my content, for them to do without it because a few of y'all can't deal with it. So to make a long story short, y'all can accuse me of trying to form an echo chamber all you want, but ain't nobody coming in here getting free licks off me, not without my consent. And I ain't going back and forth with y'all. Just know that now more than ever, if you come in my comments to see me, Chief Blaka Zulu will see you out. You're gonna most likely get introduced to my girl Blaka Khan, my boy Blaka Flocka Flay. You're done here. Ain't nothing personal. In order for it to be personal, you would have to be a person. We out here.
A new study from the data security company Imperva reports for the first time more than half of all internet traffic is non-human, with 37% being bad bots.